Greetings, shout out to my fellow DHGs. This is your sister, Queen Esther Tarot, with a quick message. So I was watching this video and I was listening to the message, and the woman was saying, so before I get into this, you guys, yes, I was getting a love message with this, but I feel like it can also apply to just, purpose and family and community. Really about for those that feel either they're not enough, they're never enough in some instance, or they're too much, right? And you might fit in both categories where you feel like, okay, in some instances I'm not enough, and in some instances I may be too much. And this is something that have been working through this whole thing of feeling that way, and tapping into and really sitting with myself and going into where this stems from. And once discovering where it stems from, really just trying to sort through it and how to heal it, pull the weeds up out of the ground. But it's work. Healing is a layer, it's an onion, okay, as I say. But the message that I was getting for those that feel like they're either not enough or they're too much, with love, or like I said, in maybe community or your purpose or within your family, Spirit is saying that someone that's brave enough to tap into their divine imagination, to even see and to manifest all of the unique qualities of their true mate, which is you. Someone that's brave enough. So when I heard that, because the message that I was watching, the lady was saying that, there may be a person that's already, into you or interested, or just simply someone that if they don't know about you, that, about your existence, like in the physical, they are manifesting someone just like you. So it goes with, that saying of there's someone for everyone, outside of just limited to our types, right? Limited to an archetype. But it's one thing to tap into the divine mind, the God mind, and tapping into the things that are actually meant and ordained for you. That's a whole nother thing. So someone to be brave enough to do that, rather than just going off of what they see or what they're used to, or limiting to that, but being open to what's for them and who is for them, it's very brave. It's very powerful. It's courageous, rather, because it's easy to go off of only what you see or what society says is normal or what you're comfortable with. But Spirit is saying, tapping into these unique qualities of you. The biggest thing of this is knowing that you are you, and there's no one like you. So it shuts that whole thing down of feeling like you're not enough or you're too much, because maybe for some people that may be the case, or they believe that you're just not for them. And if that's the case, cool, because that means there is someone for me. Someone's rejection of you it's not a validation that you're unworthy. That's not validating that. It's not saying that you are, because you're being overlooked by certain people, that just means that you're not it. Rather, what that means is the right people, or rather the wrong people, the wrong people are not seeing you, and it's making room for the right person to come across you, and even the right people. So you have to think of it in the way of not just romance, but if it's business, if it's career, if it's life purpose, if it's people that you're meant to reach, or if it's friends, the people that really see you and that are meant for you, they are going to appreciate you. Have you ever seen, it's kind of like, sorry, I'm scratching my hand, where like some people will overlook something, someone else might not find value in something, right? How there's many different types of fruit, right? And some people may favor some fruits over others. Some people may not like certain fruits and may not even eat it, but that doesn't mean that there's someone out there that doesn't want that fruit or doesn't like that specific fruit. Even let's say you go to a thrift shop and this one jacket, everybody's overlooking it. It's just not for them. There's only one kind of that jacket in the store because it's thrifted. Someone owned it and they've added it in, right? So what Spirit is saying is that, yeah, maybe some people may have overlooked you, but the right person or the wrong or the right people will see you. So allow those who won't find value in you or won't make good use of what you have to offer or to use, rather maybe just, let's say someone hypothetically buys that jacket at the time because they thought that that's what they wanted, or it might have looked good on them, so they bought it, and they ended up not really finding usage in it, and they just put it in their closet and just threw it in there, right? Versus someone that sees it and it's like, dang, I may not have even been looking for this jacket, but this jacket is fire. Let me go ahead and buy this. It's unique. I like it. I didn't even know that it would fit on me or fit me, but I actually like how I look in it. Let me take this jacket and actually do something of value, use it or wear it with confidence, wear it with, like, this is my new favorite jacket, right? Rather than just someone touching it and not finding value in it. You know what I mean? Or like I said, just people overlooking it. It makes it available to someone that will find value. So you have to see yourself in that light, that when people that don't have good intentions, people that won't even have anything of value to add to your life, just take, or to use you, abuse you, lie to you, cheat on you, whatever, chooses you, but then you're carrying all this energy, you carrying all this weight, right? Rather than someone that, or people that will say, hey, this is someone that adds value to my life, I want to add value to their life, and so on and so forth. So there's only one you. For someone not to go after the limited vision of what they want due to their programming or their superficial standards, their shallow standards, high value man or high value woman based off of superficiality, based off of money, based off of looks and age, and if you have kids or you don't have kids, that's shallow things. Essentially, the whole Kevin Samuel stuff. That's why I did not like his content. And I spoke about this on my Instagrams. I think I posted where he told this woman that she's average at best and she needs to settle. Can you imagine that? And who's to say that she's not drop dead gorgeous to somebody? She may not be to you. She may not be based off of what Elle magazine says is beautiful or whatever, but that doesn't mean that she's not beautiful. God created us all unique. That's demonic. That's very shallow, and people really think like that. Oh, she ain't of this, or she's not valuable, or he's not. People really believe that, and it's a shallow thing. These are people that lack depth. They lack soul. They lack spirit. They you know what I mean? Like, they just, like, nah. And those are the type, you don't want those types of people in your life if they only see value in you because of your tax bracket or because of how you look or at the fact that you have kids or you don't. That's like, again, go back to the thrift jacket or the fruit at the store. Just because hands have touched that jacket or touched those fruit doesn't mean that it has lost value. You know what I mean? Or because it's a little ripped, right? Some people might like the rips and the tears in that jacket, right? So, we're all valued, and love is not something that is earned or gained because of conditions. Love is unconditional because love is just is. And if God is love, then what else? What is there to be earned or to be gained? And we've been taught backwards. We've been taught that since childhood, that we have to earn our way to receive love, validation. If we do this, oh, did you do your chores? Oh, did you do this? Oh, you didn't do good in school. I'm mad at you. I don't want to talk to you. You know, that type of narcissistic stuff that kids go through. And a lot of kids grow up feeling unloved, have not received that proper validation and that proper, you know, congratulations. You know, kids need those types of validations, even when they fail, even when they didn't ace the test, or they may have lost the soccer game, rather than their parents looking at them or looking down on them. Why didn't you do this? Oh, you embarrassed me. Why did you stuff? Some That's really painful for kids to have, you know, have those types of experiences, rather than saying you'll do better next time. And luckily there are kids like that. And you know, there's a difference in children that have had those healthy validations versus the self-esteem of those who didn't. Because those that didn't get that self-validation from their parents, the healthy validations, they go out in life seeking that, and they're still seeking the false validation because they don't know what it's like to be healthily validated. Rather, you know, as opposed to those who receive that, they have a better self-esteem. So I can empathize because I get it, I understand. But Spirit is saying that as far as, you know, love goes, if you ever, you know, you deal with this, you waver on this, Spirit is saying, you know, whether you wonder whether you're lovable, or there's someone for you, and you question, am I lovable enough? Or if I'm like too much to handle, Spirit is saying, remind yourself of this, that even when you fear you have to conform to society's, you know, whether it's beauty standards or the hamster wheel of success or the American dream, you know, or chasing that in order to be desirable, feeling like you have to have or to be or to look like this in order to be desirable. Spirit is saying, consider that God created you, and that God did not create another you. There will never be another you that comes on this earth. There's only one you. Therefore, Spirit is saying you're not to place yourself in these systems of man-made structures, meaning structure is organized or arranged, something that is GMO, you know, what society says is this and that. When you design yourself off of that, you put yourself in a competition with others that are fighting for that same path, that same blueprint, when we're all called to our own unique path. We all have a unique GPS system that we walk. Yeah, there's many different directions to get to that one destination, but when we're trying to follow the map of someone else's direction or their destination or where they're going, you're going to get lost. You're going to meet resistance. You're going to have blockages that come your way because that's not your path. You're trying to fit into a mold that's not set for you, and you're doing yourself this disservice by blocking off the experiences and the blessings and the doors that are meant to open for you, the people that you're supposed to meet, the lives you're supposed to touch, because of those man-made structures and trying to follow and trying to fit that. It may work for some people. It may work for some people. Is it working in a sense that they're happy? Maybe, maybe not. But you're called to be something different and something unique. And going back to the person that's for you, recognize that you are a divine design that will never be here ever again. So you're the only one of its kind and a rare occurrence to whoever you come across. Unique. When you're unique, there's a message I was watching earlier yesterday, because today's Thursday. I was watching it Wednesday. I came across this video, and the woman, she had read the different definitions of what unique means, and she said one of the definitions that stood out to me, she said unique is to be without rivals. When you're unique, when you're your own, you're not in competition with anything or anyone. There's no room to compare because you're your own. When you put yourself in this place where you are like everything or everyone else, you're trying to fit into these molds, then that's where the competition comes in, because it's a fight to prove I'm the one, I'm it, I'm this, I'm the better one, because it's these multiple things of this one, someone trying to be the one in a multitude of carbon copies, right? Will the real Slim Shady please stand up? Like, it's like I can't tell who the real Slim Shady is when all y'all look alike. You know what I mean? Or all y'all doing the same thing. So, yeah. The person that is for you will see you. And they will value who you are. Even if no one else originally didn't. And you know how it goes, back then you didn't want me, now I'm hot, they all on me. That's how it goes when one person starts to ride the wave. It's like that's just how society runs. Oh, okay, everybody else is hopping on the bandwagon, oh, I'm gonna hop on the bandwagon too. So yeah, you might be overlooked for a time, but then once the right people or the right person sees you, then everybody else wants to hop on. But for now, just be grateful that you don't have the wrong hands or the wrong eyes on you. You know, just be, rest in that. Okay. Hopefully I did this message justice, because I had to like record this several times because it was a little too lengthy. Even now, it's still lengthy. So I did my best to convey the message. I hope that for those who it's for, you will have resonated and found some type of revelation, confirmation, and peace within yourself. And as always, much love, be blessed, be safe, peace.